Fala galera, beleza? Tô passando aqui rapidinho só pra avisar que essa entrevista super exclusiva com o Niall rolou há um tempinho atrás, mas tá aqui pra vocês conferirem completinha. I'm Fernando from Radio Disney Brazil, so thanks a lot for having us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on your show. This is great.
So, well, I heard that your new project, The Show, is dropping in June, right? And of course, we cannot wait for it. What are your expectations for the third album?
I'd like it to be successful. That's, I guess, first. And I can't wait to see, like, when I do end up touring, whenever that is, I can't wait to just see the reactions and hear the song being sung back to me, because I haven't toured. I haven't been, like, for instance, I haven't been to Brazil since 2018.
Yeah.
So I think generally I'm just excited to just get back and see reactions.
And well, by the way, just as you just mentioned, is there any Niall concert soon? I mean, the sooner the better, please.
Yeah, no, I'm in the same boat. You know, I'm not trying to keep any secrets. We're working on, you know, with all the agents and promoters and things like that to make a tour right now. Not sure when that will start and finish, but yeah, there will be a tour, and I more than likely, I would say 99% be coming to Brazil. So get your tickets when they go. I can't wait to come back. Some of my favorite shows of all time in my career have been in Brazil. So please come and see me.
Well, have this big fan base here, so it won't be a problem. And I'm sure that it's gonna be like sold out in minutes. But
really, I hope so.
But let me tell you something. It got my attention that your second album was inspired by a rock artist. For this third album, what other inspirations did you have?
I listened to quite a lot of different stuff. It's all of my inspirations for when I'm making records are very subconscious. It's not like I want to make a record like that. I want to make a record like this person. It's very much like you subconsciously pick up ways of playing music and melodies that just from listening. Yeah, I'm big into like 70s rock and 80s music. So I think a lot of that kind of comes out in a record like this also. There's a mix of emotions on this album.
The compositions are all yours. You got a team. How does this creative process work for you?
It works differently I think the pandemic forced me to write a lot more at home. Like I didn't really go to the studio probably for the first 6 months. I wrote a few songs in the album at home during the lockdown, just on the piano. And then once the world opened up a little bit, we got into the room and tried to catch some sort of a vibe. And I think we did that successfully. It's a really fun experience when you make a record and you feel like you're on the right path. It can be frustrating one too when you're go through a bit of writer's block, or nothing's coming, and you write more crap songs than you do good, and you just have to. I've learned over the years in my career to just stay patient. It will come. But yeah, it's an exciting process also.
But it's interesting because you've been writing a new chapter in your book, right? In your life. So this is so great. And well, Heaven, I gotta tell you that Heaven is on repeat at home. It's so great. It's so great tune. Can you tell me about what message do you hope listeners to take away from the song?
Yeah, I think I would like a better phrase, but I think living in the moment is the real one. You know, I think we're always trying in life, you know, whether that be from outside pressure or whatever, we're always trying to think about like future-proof everything and like have everything solid, and we forget to enjoy now. So I hope that's what I take from it. So I hope people can do that.
And haven't even got a TikTok dance. You saw that, right? I mean, it's
you've made it when you have a TikTok dance, and it's also something that I'm going to have to attempt at some point. I want to learn it.
Yeah. And you know what? Bublé really recorded a video like listening to his song. So is that a collaboration in the works on the way?
Oh, I wish. I would love. Michael Bublé is a very good friend of mine. he's one of the nicest. There's a lot of people in music that I don't befriend or I'm friends with. And Michael Bublé is one of the nicest people that ever walked this planet, in and outside of music. We're just good friends, and we just have a laugh. And he was his video is brilliant. His TikTok.
And about other partnerships and other collaborations, could you tell us if there's something in your mind for the future, maybe a Brazilian artist?
Potentially. I don't know the answer to that right now. It all depends on what comes up. You know, I would, if a song comes my way, or I write something and I feel that a certain artist would sound good on it, I'll always try and reach out, and the worst that they can say is no. But it's you have to feel it. There's no point trying to force something that doesn't exist, you know.
Great. And as now you're on the other side as a judge on a talent show, how do you think your experience as a contestant in the past influences your approach to evaluating and even advising, right, the competitors?
I think having been on a show like that is a massive help, especially when speaking to the artists, because I've been there. I know exactly how they feel in each moment, and the stresses that come with being on a show like that. I also have like an empathy with them because I've been there. But overall, I'm just trying to have as much fun as possible. I've created a really good team that I think can all do really well, and I'm just trying to enjoy it because it's such a good experience. I didn't realize how much I was going to enjoy it until I got there, and now I'm just having a really good time.
Yeah, well, and you started making music at a very young age. What would you say to your 16-year-old version? Like, hey, what kind of advice would you give to this young boy?
I think, like, in hindsight, I think I've done a good job of navigating the career and still trying to live somewhat of a normal life and things like that. I would just say stay humble and get ready, because it's about to get crazy. Yeah, and just stay humble and be grateful for what you've got. And I've always tried to stick to that. You know, like, I'm so lucky. Like, I'm one of the very few that gets to do this for a living. Like, we all have dreams and stuff like that. And I remember being that kid trying to reach his dreams, and you just have to be very grateful, you know?
Sure. Well, I just have a couple of questions to end our our quick interview here. And as of course we are on Radio Disney Brazil, I always ask some questions to the artists. One of them is that if you could choose a Disney movie to create a song inspired by, which one would it be? Do you have a like favorite Disney movie?
What's Disney and what's not? I don't want to get this wrong. No, The Lion King's not Disney, is it?
What?
Is Lion King Disney?
Yeah, Lion King. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah.
Lion King would be my dream. Big drums. I could already hear the song in my head to attach to. I know that sounds generic, but I feel like the music in it is so good. That and Little Mermaid or something.
Great. Like the classic ones, right?
Yeah.
And if you could pick a Walt Disney character, the one, I don't know, one that you can relate to.
Pumbaa.
Okay.
God, that's a good question. I don't know. Whoever's the most handsome.
Smart pick. Okay. I'll get that as an answer. Okay, just to finish this, do you have some message to your Brazilian fans?
Yeah, I can't wait to see them. Some of my favorite experiences in my whole life have been in Brazil, and I hope you really like Heaven, and I hope you keep streaming it, and I hope you love the album and pre-order it, and I hope you enjoy it when it comes out, and I would see you probably next year.
Oh,
I can't
great.
wait.
Okay, Niall, thanks a lot. Thanks for having us. Thanks for your time.
Obrigado.
Obrigado. See you later.
See you later.